Okay, now we have a 2002 Ford Focus. We're going to try to replace the fuel filter, and maybe I'll walk you through it. Okay, first things first, jack it up. If the car's not too rusty, you can use the jacking point on the side. If not, you'll have to slide the jack under the back and put it on the rear control arm. Get yourself a good jack stand. Never adjust your jack, boys and girls, because that's when they fall. Squash you. Okay, so we'll slide under there and show you where the fuel filter is. Okay, the fuel filter on this one, these Fords are located in front of the gas tank on the passenger side. You can see her up there. And it's kind of roddy looking. It's been there a while. Now, it's got these plastic clips here. And you can see my screwdriver there. You got to push that out from the other side, the back side, and then that'll pull right off. Same with the front. Sometimes they're stubborn. On this one here, because it's so close up there, it's bolted in a bracket. Probably gonna have to remove the bracket to take the fuel filter out, but I might just take this front one off first, like down the line, instead of trying to get this one off. We'll see. I'll get back to you. Usually, if I can do it for demonstration purposes, you got to push it in and at the same time. I can't do this one-handed, guys. Anyway, you get in there at the screwdriver, you should be able to push it out. I'll get a close-up in a second of it. Okay, I might be able to see it better on this one. You can see how it's got a catch right there. That pin piece of the plastic lock has to be pushed inwards and then up. So you can see, bad camera. Guys, I'm sorry about the camera work. It looks kind of blurry. You push it in to release the lock like that, and then you have to push it up at the same time. Okay, after you've done it, sorry about the camera angle, guys. Okay, after you've pushed the bottom two clips up and in and out, it should look like this on the top side. Now, it'll only come out so far. You probably can pull it right out, but when you pull this line off, like I'm behind it right now, you don't want to be in that spot. So I'm going to get the other side line off. Then I'm going to pull the two lines off while I'm not under the car, because it's going to spray fuel all over the place probably. And chances are, if you get it in the eyes, you're not going to like it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, guys, I'm going to see if we can relieve the gas pressure. I got to get this bracket off, and then the bolt is underneath the gas line, so that's got to come off, I'm pretty sure. So we'll leave the fuel pressure. Try not to. You can see how dirty that filter is. You see the gasoline's really dirty coming out of there. So it's a good thing we changed it. It's nasty. The worst part about working with fuel is, get it on, it can burn your skin, or your eyes, but it's friggin' stinky, and it doesn't matter how many times you wash your hands. Sometimes it just you have to wash it 3 or 4 times. You never get the smell out. Okay, so there is a bolt straight up on the other side that holds the bracket to this, and I believe it's either 10 mil or 3/8. So we're gonna go ahead and take that out if you can. If you can't, then you're gonna have to cut the bracket with the fuel filter on it, or leave that there and put your new filter right beside it, and then tie strap it. Okay, so it turns out to be a 5/16 head bolt up in there, so go ahead and take that right out, and the fuel filter should drop down, and I'll take my last fuel line off it, just like that. You can see this. Don't save it, because you're gonna have to put it back on. I wish I had a hoist here at home, guys. I'd show you more. You can see how it's done. So you can save yourself some money by doing it yourself. But that one all the way out, like that, and then we'll pry this off of here. One-handed, see? Oh yeah, sure. It fell off on the car. You know, I'm trying to push it off with one hand, it won't come off. Stubborn sometimes. Watch the gas. Should have something under here. Mine's going on the ground, but wow, there goes all my arm. Lovely. Anyway, now that's a good idea to why you should change your fuel filter. This one's been there a long time. On the inlet side, which is over here, and watch how black it is coming out. Nasty. So we'll get that out of the bracket and put her back up there. Okay, it's just a matter of taking out that 5/16 headed bolt right here, and this will release pressure on the fuel filter. Slide the new one in, tighten it back up, put that back up in the car, put the fuel lines back on. Okay, it's a 9:30 seconds, by the way. If you try it at home and say, hey, no, he told me it's 5/16. No, it's 9:30 seconds. Now with it back in the bracket, reinstall it. Bracket first, then the lines on. And then put the lines on, push them in, and then push the white things in. Some of them you can push the locks back in, then put it back on. It should snap. Not sure which type I have here.